Officer Meekins told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. Uh-oh, music dropped out. It was a serious moment. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago... Well, it might not look at it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? So I was just straight up fucking off. I wasn't watching worth shit. I don't even care. I don't even sit at this desk half my time. I'm in the bathroom looking at memes. I'm on TikTok. Y'all ever use TikTok? So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place? Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy. Okay, so you just straight up were not here. No need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines too much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your snake, you know? Your steak. Snake steak. I don't eat vegetables, and I don't like machines. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. Okay. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. Can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What a man. A man of my dreams. No vegetables, all steak, all liquor, fuck work, fuck machines. He's actually kind of dope, isn't he? What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one actually tells us what happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. I beg to differ in this case. I definitely need you to tell us stuff. That's like the #1 time we need information. 2 days ago, the day of our case, evidence transferals. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. Easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Okay. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. That seems a little excessive. I reckon they might be. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Okay. So... who's lucky number 7? And then we got the 873, 489, don't know who that is, 584, 2189. One of those 2 is the... which one is our guy? 584. Okay. So he went in at 514. Is that the same one twice? That 4989 one? Alright. Of course it's related to the case. Someone was killed in there, you dingus. Was there 420 on there? Hell yeah, brother. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on the record just now. I've seen it before. Was it at 420? Wonder what they were doing at that time. Alright, what about the transferal? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years, so we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? After 2 years, it goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. Hi, Chloe! Okay, so they do the transferal every February. It's like a funeral for old cases. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. Okay. Evidence room. How you doing, Chloe? It's good to see you. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. Over here. Really is kind of like a graveyard. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Okay. Cannot believe how often Nick well, actually, is people. Hi, Maria. I'm doing good. How are you? We're trying to solve this last case in Ace Attorney. I'm excited about it. Just ate some biscuits. Oh, that sounds good. Dude, I'm hungry. Did you just have biscuits on their own? Did you eat anything with it? Did you have biscuits and gravy? Did you have butter on your biscuit? What's that movie where he's like, would you like... Is that Mean Girls where he's like, would you like me to butter your biscuit? That's not what I'm asking you. Gravy, dude, hell yeah. That sounds so good. I'm hungry. Hungry. Oh shit, it's Detective Gumshoe. What? Oh, did she try to hit him? The fuck was that? Oh, that's good, Maria. No, I'm not full-time. I just do it for funsies. Wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So is it true, what I heard? What? What about it? So, Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50, even me? Sir, are you not getting paid enough? Oh, you watched Mean Girls the other day? Dude, it's time for a rewatch. I haven't seen it in a while. Such a classic. Absolutely good. Oh, you know what, Maria? I would love to talk to you in, like, DMs or something about graphic design stuff, because that sounds fun. Send me a message, or, like, on Twitter. That's a good one. Or you can email me, too. He gets money taken off, like, every case? Yeah. What if he gets commissions? Can you get commissions as a detective? Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today? Oh, that's true. Edgeworth does always say he gets it taken off at every... That's so funny. He really does. Hilarious. I don't know why they're so mean to Gumshoe. He's really doing his best. You know what I mean? Killing me. Oh dear. Boss for a day. But guess what? You got from the chief, so now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you'll want to have this. Why are we boss for a day? Like, we're just in the evidence room. Floor plans, okay. What do we think? Yeah, what do you mean by that? Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day? That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department. But if you're a boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings? Where are your minions? They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. Yeah, where's the lackeys? In other words, he got kicked out of the investigation again. They're really trying to keep Gumshoe on the outskirts. Is that simply because everyone thinks he sucks, or... In my own evidence locker, pal. You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, I'm a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal. Okay. Interesting. That's true, maybe they know he helps us, so the cops are like, fucking class traitor. He just believes in justice. I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth no matter what happens. They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. Guess that's what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. Yeah, the SL Mine incident. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. 2 years ago? He was a lawyer when he was 22? This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it. Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. I'm on my 3rd card since entering the force already. I mean, we literally found this on the floor. We found Goodman's on the floor, so... Everyone in this universe is a high achiever. Yeah, apparently. Emma's, like, ready to be a cop, essentially. A science cop. What does she want to be? Some type of detective? I hated seeing their ages when I was, like, 25. Yeah. It's weird to think that Phoenix Wright is younger than me. You know? All these fuckers already doing their life's work. These overachieving bastards. Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is our own. Funny, they look like normal lockers. These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handles. On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if the wrong person touches it, zap, you get a shock. If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. Why? Are you trying to break into other people's lockers? There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. Oh, okay. Well, left to right. The door we just came through. Looks like you don't need an ID card to get out. If you cut the power when we were still inside, we'd get stuck. Right? Wow, look at this big pile of junk! Handcuffs, okay. Okay. Something sticking out of the locker, looks like a shirt. Not responsible for that evidence. Bet that evidence locker was opened recently. If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. Guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies it. Does he, though? Place is stuffed with evidence, stuffed with dreams. She's so optimistic. You okay, bud? Rocky just kind of stood up. Looks a little... You feeling a little sick, bud? You okay? Oh, you can throw up if you have to as a bud. Poor guy. This chemo's gotta be taking a lot out of him. He's doing good, though. You're a good guy, Rocky. Yeah, he's my old man. Okay. Good boy. Got schmutz in your eye. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry, I'm grooming my dog. Good boy. And there's other dogs barking outside. Dude, I gotta tell you guys, I've had the weirdest shit happening in this neighborhood. First of all, yesterday, when I was waking up in the morning, there was a helicopter flying so low that it actually shook my bed. So that was alarming. And then throughout the day, when I was on a walk, and in 2 different neighborhoods, I saw it, like, circling. I don't know if it's the same helicopter or not. But, like, an all-black helicopter circling, like, really low around different neighborhoods. So that was alarming. Not a big fan of that. And then... Hold on. Pause. Blood. It's a little warm, but there's definitely a handprint here. Looks like someone tried to wipe it off. What if there are other bloodstains left in the room? Well, we have the spray, so we'll do that. And then right before I started my stream, I took Rocky on a walk. And in our apartment complex, there's, like... little carports that are covered kind of by a garage, but it's like an open garage, you know? They're just covered. And some of them are next to dumpsters that have little gates in front of them, like metal gates. And these kids had climbed on top of that, on top of the dumpster, and climbed onto the roof of the garages. And I was like, oh my god, I cannot even tell you how much that's not my problem right now. I felt like I should have done something or said something, but I've already had to say something to these kids. I don't know if it was the same kids or not, but kids from our neighborhood who just go in the dumpster and, like, throw trash everywhere. And I had to, like, I just said something to them. This was, like, a while ago. This was, like, a year ago. And I genuinely went out and was like, hey, I don't know if that's a good idea. I just threw a bag of my dog's poop in there this morning. You might not want to be running around that dumpster. And they just kind of stared at me and were like, oh, okay. And then I never saw them playing around in the garbage again. So that was good. I wasn't lying. I genuinely threw Rocky's poop in there, so they probably shouldn't have been doing that. But they would like leave trash everywhere. And then now all these kids are leaving trash all over in like a little courtyard. And now these kids were climbing on the roof of the garage, and one of them was talking about how he tried something like that and broke his ankle. And I was like, I'm going home. I don't work with children anymore. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, I know, these kids, dude, it's too much. It's too fucking much. They need some sort of supervision. But, I mean, I didn't see anything bad happen. They must have gotten down just fine. Or, like, an adult came over and was like, you can't fucking do that, dude. Not like I didn't do stuff like that. I used to climb on the roof of my elementary school. Like, I'm not even judging. I'm just old and crotchety now. Someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces. Oh, there's a part in this room that's a huge pain in the ass. Okay, that's okay. I'll be mentally prepared for it. Thank you. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. It's apparently from the case. SL9, okay. Another piece of SL9 evidence. Take a look! Why would I look for other evidence? I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke? You want to try to put it back together? Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Well, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up. That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. This piece looks like the bottom was trying to put the rest in place. Oh, is this the part that's annoying? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, God. Okay. This isn't the part that's annoying? Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, okay, this isn't so bad. Oh, no, this is fine. This is fine. I can do this. No, that doesn't look right. That looks like the top piece. That looks right. Yeah! Genius. It's just hitting this 1 pixel later on that gets everyone hung up. Oh. I will be diligent when I'm searching the room again. That doesn't look right? I love this song. No, that looks like it goes like that. That it? No. That's definitely the top. That definitely goes like that. Oh, boom, there it is. Okay. Is that this piece? Yeah. That's that one? Okay, this isn't so bad. I thought this was going to be a lot harder. This is fun. I like this. I'm having a nice time. He spent 3 hours on this? Gumshoe. Come on. Oh, there's a whole piece missing. Somebody stole it. Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing. Yeah, I got that far in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it. What do you mean? You just said you spent 3 hours. He did do his best. You're right. I should stop teasing him. Poor guy. Bet they were missing to begin with. Still, doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar. I kind of understand how it got broken. Interesting. Put these pieces together, it makes a jar. Why are some of the pieces missing? And it's very unstable. No wonder it broke. Saw and paint. Interesting. Don't like that. True art has always been a war against oppression. Weird words coming from a cop, but okay. Is that what this... Is he talking about when he made the blue badger? Well, you might say this is my studio. This doesn't seem like a good place to do that, bud. Anything up here? Someone left a glove here, but only one? There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's true. Every time something goes wrong, they blame Gumshoe. It's always somebody else's fault. Nick never takes responsibility. Okay, that's more evidence from SL9. Why is there SL9 stuff everywhere? Wasn't this all supposed to be transferred? Or was it transferred from the prosecutor's office to here? This one's open, red indicator light above it's lit. That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. It'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. Oh, that's true. It's empty. Okay, is that pretty much it? Did I get everything? I think I got everything. Dude, I'm so hungry. I'm making like a buffalo chicken stuffed sweet potatoes. Very excited about it. Look, it's the metal detector we borrowed. And the fishing rod. What's that? Oh, it's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. Can't judge a person or a machine by their cover, you gotta look at their heart! Personally offended. Did we get everything? Tag says SL911. Guess it's another piece of evidence from that case. Never did care for the word tag, it's confusing. You know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag. Do you challenge me? Okay. What an interesting interaction. It is very thin. It's kind of hard to look at, actually. Alright, nothing special on here. Blood spatter, I would assume. They're hard to make out, but there's some dark red stains here. You think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? No. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. Okay. Okay. I feel we've sufficiently checked out this vase. That's it. Okay, that's the picture. Okay. Okay, he doesn't know anything about it. Doesn't know anything about it. The note, the blade. Edgeworth was the most surprised out of anyone. It was his first big case. Why would evidence from that case turn up now? Probably some loose ends. Miss Starr is quite the lady. Winter, when I was 16, she was the only one who ever got me to talk about what happened. What? Talk about what? The victim, Detective Goodman ID's card. These days everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax. It's because you always lose your card. Alright, time to spray. I'm spraying everything. Very thorough. Gonna try to avoid whatever that one pixel you said that was that trips everybody up, Mel. Oh, hey. Somebody stuffed whose locker is that? They stuffed that shirt back in there sloppily and then slammed it shut with their bloody hand. There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal. Called luminal testing fluid. Where'd you get your hands on that? I want some. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from the chief. That seems like a good way for a police department to be run. Hey, can I borrow money from the chief of police? So that I can get some equipment that we should already have as detectives? To solve a crime inside the police department? Where there should have been a security guard, but he doesn't sit at his post because he's bored and hates the system. Just a lot of problems here. Okay, well that's good to know. Whose fucking locker is that, Gumshoe? Think of all the ramen noodles he can buy with 50 bucks. It's true. He could be the poor man's version of a rich man. We're spraying. We're a little spraying fool. Oh, I like it. I like that it's still lit up, even though we already knew it was there. Good. Okay, Gumshoe, were you really not sure? This locker's mine! You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? I'm counting on you guys. You can't trust the police! Okay, maybe Gumshoe's an ally. The only good cop. Excuse me, I'm all burpy because I got an empty stomach. I'm hungry. One massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. Not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien? Say psych right now. Something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plans. Alright. Thanks for the input, Gumshoe. Love you. Is there blood up here on the lanterns? So maybe he was stabbed while he was getting something out of his locker? It does seem like anyone can be a detective in this universe, huh? Just any old schmuck can become a cop. Or a judge. Or a lawyer. But to be a lunch lady, now that is a respected and revered profession. Just a little spraying fool! Okay, is that it? Now that was a bloody, violent case. A serial killing. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him. That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill. It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is. He hasn't worked in 2 years? Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? The victim took the knife... Oh, the victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself? Okay. This is my crowning achievement. My masterpiece, you might say. Art is always misunderstood, pal. What is the deal with this guy? I'm gonna go spray that guy for blood, actually. Dancing proudly on the day of the awards ceremony, but there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony, so they took the blue badger away for a while. Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. I toiled night and day. Alright. Do you have anything to say about this? Okay. So we don't care about evidence? I see, I see, I see. The sheriff's back in the law. Okay, same difference. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. He doesn't care. Doesn't care about anything we have to say. Last one? No, okay. Alright. Fuck. Not the blue badger. Do you mean that in like a not the blue badger? Or do you mean literally not the blue badger? You got any blood on you, bud? None? Okay. Oh, the first, not the blue badger. No blood on a police car? I don't believe that. Fake news. Okay, well, we tried. Well, buddy, you're really snoring, huh?